Good evening, everyone. Welcome to The Healthier You with Wendy, a guide to living a healthy, active, and productive life. Tonight, we have two very special guests here with us. Joanna Vargas, the CEO of the Fit Factor Studio, and also Abraham Carons. Excuse my pronunciation. Aficionado when it comes to superfood and wellness. Also a fellow at Southern California Leadership Network, as well as a financial advisor at Merrill Lynch Wealth Management. So tonight, we'll talk about superfood, the fit and stay healthy secrets with two of our special guests. And then you'll be able to take away some simple tips about live healthy, stay healthy, and maintain that balance. So now tell me a little bit about your secrets. Why is it so important to stay fit and well?
Well, for me, so I can get the ladies.
Oh, great. All right, you got it. That is always the greatest motivation.
But he does
anybody.
have a point. You know, when you're healthy, you feel better about yourself, you have more confidence, you exude this type of personality when you walk into a room and people want to be around you, you get jobs.
That's true.
When you're healthier, you get paid more when you feel better. I always tell people when your health changes, your income changes.
When your health changes, your life changes. Everything about you changes. Your vitality, the kind of aura that you exude, your ambition, your drive, all of that changes. So trying to be healthy and fit and having that lifestyle helps you maximize and actualize your potential, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. I like to use the word transform. When clients come in, they say, well, I usually always tap into their why. Number one reason when they come in, they want to lose weight.
Right here. Yeah. I think we can both sign that
I've lost 25 pounds, yeah.
Yeah, they want to lose weight, but in reality, they want to transform their body. They want to transform into a new looking type of shape. So I always ask them why. And they'll say, because I want to fit into my jeans. Okay, why? Then you go deeper and deeper. And when your why is clear and you have purpose, you're able to get to your destination. When the why is huge, the how becomes easy. If your why is small, you'll never do it. Your butt is going to stay in bed at 6 a.m. and you're not going to get up to do it. But when your why is huge, you will do it. For example, let's say if somebody is overweight, 400 pounds, let's say 200-300 pounds, and they go to the doctor and he or she says that if you don't lose weight, you're going to have a heart attack.
Right.
All of a sudden you see them drop 60 pounds because their why got huge. They saw, I'm going to die if I don't lose this weight. Their why was big. So if your why is that big, you'll make a change. So my why, I always share with people, is so that I could live till I'm 80, 90, 100 years old and I could see my grandchildren's grandchildren. That's my why.
You know, if I'd be very honest with you, I'll tell you what my why was to change my life, okay? I think your why, you make a compelling reason for why, and never thought it in that the context before. So my why was because my girlfriend and I were broken up, and I wanted to look so good so that the next time we saw me, be like, oh no.
Make her jealous.
Yes. So I lost weight, so I'm running, bicycling, climbing mountains, getting ride, and then she gets this call like, oh, can we connect back again? Like, oh no. So
yes, I've had that. Some people. Yeah. Oh, that was a good why.
That's a very selfish why, though.
Yes, and then the girl says, well, why didn't you want it when you were with me?
Yes, because I was a slob. I didn't care. I ate all the wrong food, and then she just left me. But now I'm changed, man, and she wants to get back.
With this nice pink tie.
Yeah,
I love it.
See, usually I make fun of him all the time. This is the first time I've seen him in the tie. Usually he comes in with the bow tie.
Oh, I love bow ties.
That is the signature of Abraham. I know that whenever I walk into a room, if I see a guy with a bow tie, I think of Abraham.
And it's the velvet bow tie.
Oh, it's a very
Back
velvet.
in the 70s and the 60s, yes, I collect them.
Oh,
wow. But
Anyway,
back to health. It's definitely important to stay fit, as we could all see, better job, higher income, and a better chance of getting dates.
Yes.
And
Confidence,
Yes.
Absolutely. So now, what is your secret when it comes to staying fit and maintaining that wellness?
I think it's a combination of three things, and it's a combination of, it's that sweet spot where you balance your body, your mind, and spirit. See what I'm saying? So there's the exercise side to it, there's the food, there's the nutrition side to it, there's the meditation side to it, but there's also the stillness of your mind, the spiritual component of feeding yourself. So what I do besides just exercising, eating well, I make time to find a space to listen to good music, to do some breathing exercise, some affirmation, some meditation, and I think all of that is also a component of being healthy and living a fit lifestyle.
Now, a lot of times, I try to tell myself I should breathe well, breathe with routine and do some meditation, but then there's always the other part of me telling me all the time, I don't have time, I'm coming home late, I gotta wake up early in the morning, I'm too busy. So now, how do I, what's your secret for dispelling that excuse of mine?
Yeah, the mind always wants to take you out. Always. The mind always doesn't like when you do well. That's the little devil, like in the cartoon. So when the mind wants to take you out, you got to learn how to talk to the mind. That's what I do. When I'm in a fitness class, the mind wants to say, oh, you're tired, give up, this is really hard.
That's true.
And you acknowledge, you say, I understand what you're saying, thank you very much, and then you put that to the side. But until you can talk to your own mind, you're going to allow it to take over.
Yes.
So when you're like, I'm tired, I'm going to go home, the mind is like, yes, it wants to take you out. And as soon as you could speak to your mind and know that there's two parts, because you have your higher self and your lower self. It's like Abraham said, it's a lot of spiritual. It is. It's not just running, something of that nature.
Right.
It's not. It's up here.
I see. Wow. Now I gotta go home and talk to myself. One side of Wendy's saying, "Okay, I'm tired. I want to go home." The other one's saying, "All right, you gotta be better than that. You can do it. Come on, you can do it."
And I think it's also giving yourself permission for knowing that it's okay that you're not going to want to. Don't think that I want to all the time. I sometimes like, I don't want to get up this morning.
So I'm not alone then.
We all hate it. It's once in a while you want to, sometimes you don't. There's going to be days where you hate it. I always say you got to date your workouts. It's like if I'm dating a man, some days he's going to get on my nerves, and some days I'm going to love him more. Some days I'm going to fall in love with him deeper. Some days I'm going to fight with him, but I still love him deep down, and I'm going to make that relationship work.
Yes.
Same thing with fitness and your health. Some days you're not going to want to do it, but you do it anyway, and you give your 100% for that day. That 100% may not be your always 100%,
Right.
but it may be your 100% for that day.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Tony Robbins, the classic self-help guru, talks about we're motivated by pain or pleasure. I think for most people, when you become obese, fat, and you get all these horrible comments about you, then you decide at some point to make some dramatic life change. And I think the compelling case for staying healthy is to make it fun.
I see.
Make it fun. Make it fun.
Yes.
I'm excited about working out. I'm excited about looking good. I'm excited about eating well. I'm excited about encouraging my friends to join me in this lifestyle change. So somewhere in our brain, we have to be able to say, okay, working out is fun. It's not a chore. It's not a drag. It's not something boring. It's part of my regimen.
So now, how do I make it fun? Drag along a friend, my date, and going, hey, let's go hiking, or let's go to the gym. Let's have a gym date right there.
Well, I tell my clients, I go, pretend it's like a buffet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what if I told you every day you had to eat spaghetti? Every day. You might get bored. But when you go to a buffet in Vegas, you could try all types of food.
Okay.
Same thing with fitness. Try them all. Date them all. Do all of them, and then that's how you have fun, and it's a journey, and you're gonna find one of those things. So maybe one day you try hiking, one day you try spinning, one day you try running, one day you try the treadmill, and you go, I like this one. You know what? I'm gonna date this one. And then date it. And how long do you date somebody until you really find out how the type of person they are? Maybe 6 months until they really start to like, I really like this person. Do I want to go further? You're not gonna know somebody in one date.
No.
You know, I like a spin class. Okay, I like this. I'm going to go for a second date. I'm going to try it again. And that's how I kind of enjoy the journey with things. I look at it and go, okay. And just like you said, Abraham, it's looking at it and changing the way that you view it. If you view it as horrible, it's going to be horrible.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see. Wow, I'm learning a whole lot right here.
All right,
so
Wendy.
now I gotta go, take down all those notes and date different fitness routines.
Yeah, date them all.
Date them all, and then we'll see which
one do you want to
pops
stay
out.
with the relationship with? Yeah.
I think once you create a blueprint in your mind about how you want to be, how you want to feel, how you want to live, how you want to look, you create this blueprint in your mind, and then you will yourself. I think we're creatures of habit. It's not natural to want to exercise, or it doesn't come second nature to you. You have to will yourself, discipline yourself, and over time you create this habit subconsciously of wanting to go run. You have this runner's high, whatever, and so over time you begin to actualize this ideal you have in your mind about the kind of body you want.
I see. Now you talked quite a bit about the factors other than fitness, routines, regimens,
Yes.
and then a little bit about eating habits or eating healthy food choice, superfood, or the air you breathe in. Now, how do these things come into play in the big picture?
Oh, first thing that comes to mind is water for me.
Okay.
I believe that most of us are dehydrated. That's why we're tired, we have headaches. Number one, water. So one of the little tips I give, like a tangible tip, is the first thing you want to do when you wake up is drink water.
Okay.
First thing, half a liter.
Oh, wow.
Because you've been sleeping for 7-8 hours, right? And what's the thing that you have when you wake up? You have bad breath, right? From all the acid that comes up from the stomach. So you're very acidic, and usually most people reach for more acidic things in the morning. First thing they'll have is coffee, orange juice.
here.
Yeah, so imagine you have all this acid and then you put more acid. So you just had a cup of coffee. So now you're so acidic. Rather than neutralizing your stomach, having some water, that's one little tip from there, and then the food will also come. But for me, it's water.
I see.
I think there's also what we call superfood.
Oh, okay.
And I'd be more than happy to talk about it briefly. I don't think all foods are created equal. The superfoods are the most potent, super concentrated, mineral-rich, nutrient food class ever. And the more of those that we can partake, eat, I think it goes a long way. And, there's the number one of all is the cacao bean.
Really?
It's the highest. It has the highest antioxidant in the world. It's rich in iron, chromium.
So cacao, I'm assuming cacao beans and coffee. Now, what other superfoods are there that I could get on the market today?
The goji berry is good. The
Goji berry.
Goji berry's been around for 5,000 years. It's known for its potency, longevity, strength building,
I see.
and the traditional Chinese medicine. They've had it for 5,000
Right.
years.
Interesting. What a coincidence. I do actually eat goji berries with oatmeal every single
Yes.
morning. Kind of boring, but that's how that's the devil in me
Goji
saying,
berry.
I actually really hate it,
Yeah.
but I gotta eat it. And I start to fall in love with goji berry and oatmeal in the morning with my coffee.
Yes.
Now, what else? A couple other simple ones. It's the ones I could just
coconut
get.
oil.
Oh, coconut oil.
is really
Okay.
good. It helps
Okay.
break down the toxic hydrogenated trans fatty acids, and helps your metabolism. So for people that have toxins and accumulated mucus in the system, the coconut oil is really good.
I see.
can
So
pick that up.
for the folks watching, okay, some of the superfood, okay, good for you. Coffee beans, cacao,
The cacao
beans. Let me try to remember.
Goji
Goji berry with oatmeal. That's my recipe.
Yeah.
Patented Wendy's recipe.
Coconut oil is good.
oils, and then I'm assuming fruits and
Spirulina
vegetables.
is great, and spirulina, fruits and vegetables.
Right, right.
Yes.
Fruits and vegetables. So, write that down. Take notes, okay? I know I'm going a little bit fast, but for for those of you who are watching, you're in for a treat today. We're gonna take a quick break. After the break, our fitness and wellness aficionados are gonna show us some of the tips about exercise regimens that are easy and simple to do. Even if you're on the plane or when you're at home, when you're sitting in the office, things that you could do. So don't go away. We'll be right back after the break. All right, welcome back. You guys are in for a treat today. Joanna and Abraham are gonna show you guys some very, very easy, simple fitness routines and regimens. Now, Joanna, Abraham, take it away.
Thanks, Wendy. All right, Abraham and I are going to show you some daily fitness tips that you can do at home. This can be for beginners, children, adults, all the way to 80 years old. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go from beginning all the way up to advanced. So here we go. This is a really good thing for somebody that has low back problems. Please do this first before you go into medication, but always suggest, speak to a doctor before. You're gonna bring your feet to parallel position. Now what this means is you're gonna put your feet underneath your hip bones. Now your hip bones are right here, these are your sits bones. You're gonna place your feet parallel, and I always say parallel like two railroad tracks, two perfect lines. You're gonna take your hands to your side and you're gonna roll your shoulders back. You're gonna take a breath in first. You're gonna pull your rib cage in. And on the exhale, you're going to bring your chin down and you're going to roll like a candy cane down. I want you to reach in front of your knees. Very important that you pretend that your head weighs about 800 pounds. You roll all the way down. Inhale again. On the exhale, you roll up. Then you inhale again. Exhale, one vertebrae at a time. As you roll down, you pull your belly button up to your spine and you reach for your toes. Great, Abraham. And then we're going to roll up, exhale. Good. Inhale. You're going to want to do this about at least 3 to 5 times. You could do more depending on how much your back needs it. And then you're going to roll up slowly. Very important, I'm going to show you the side view, that you pull your belly button in tight and you curl your tailbone under. Very important right there. So we're actually going to show you the side view. Now when you roll down, you want to take your weight forward in your toes, but your feet are flat. Let's try it. Inhale. You're going to curl underneath with your tailbone. Exhale, roll down and reach forward in the toes. Feet are flat, head is heavy. You're going to hold it down there. Once you're there, give me a couple head nods yes, then a couple head nods no. Take a breath in. Now exhale, roll up. And this is extremely good for your back. You want to do that daily, about 3 to 5 times, maybe about even 5 times a day. Next thing, everybody has a chair at home, okay? So if you don't have equipment, workout equipment, not a problem. You just grab a chair, you're going to turn it around. So I'm going to show you some things first, and then Abraham's also going to jump in as well. You're going to place your hands on top of the chair. You're going to walk back, and you're going to make a rectangle position. You're going to hold right here, and you're just going to stretch your chest down into the floor like this. Boom. And then you're going to bend your legs and then extend. So we're going to go ahead and let Abraham jump on in there. So his back, it rolls up a little bit. Until you have more flexibility, then it's going to go even lower. So right now I'm going to see his flexibility to go down. Perfect. Boom. Your ultimate goal is to make one line like a table. All right, Abraham, open up the feet a little bit so they're underneath your hip bones. Good. Right here. Now he's going to bend the knees, breathe in. 3, 2, then he's going to exhale and extend. Good, and inhale. You could do this with us right now. Grab a chair, inhale. Now you're going to exhale, lift up through the hamstrings behind the cute little bun cheeks. All right, inhale down, reach your chest to your knees, and on the exhale you press up slowly. Beautiful. Abraham's doing a great job. Now the next thing he's going to do is he's going to lift his right leg up behind him. Good. Now kick it all the way back, Abraham. Now you want to bend the standing leg. So you're going to bend the standing leg. Good. Now, until you get more flexible, you're going to straighten this leg. And I appreciate Abraham doing this in his wonderful outfit. Thank you. No. Okay.
You're doing great.
Yeah, he's doing great. Now, how does that feel?
It feels great. I actually feel like my back and right here and chest area, you know, it's a good workout.
Yeah, imagine doing that. Sometimes we would do it 15 minutes
too.
straight. Yeah. Okay, let's try it again. So we're going to go back into this. You bend the standing leg, and that is for the the standing hamstring. So ladies, you want to wear some jean shorts. This is the one that's going to help your butt and legs look really pretty and nice. Now from here, you're going to pulse your right leg, the back leg, up. So Abraham, you're going to go up, pulse up, and up, the whole compartment right here. You're going to lift up and up and up. Beautiful. Up and up. Now bend this leg. It's a little different than yoga. You want to bend this leg. Perfect. And then pulse up. Pulse up. Right here, he's going to feel his low back, his lats, all right here, the stretch. He's going to feel right here by his shoulder blades. He's going to feel his right hamstrings, his glute muscles, his left hamstring, and his knee ligaments and his ankle ligaments. Yeah. And then from here, I want you to straighten your standing leg. Again, if this is too much, keep that leg bent, but straighten this leg now. Boom, you should feel your left hamstring. Yes. Now from here, slowly lift your head up and just arch a little bit, almost like a horse. So I want you to look up and arch like a horse, kind of like a Clydesdale. Perfect. You feel it right there.
Right there, yeah.
And 4, 3, 2, slowly bring that right leg down, shake it out. Great job, Abraham. Nice. Now, he made that look easy. It's not easy.
Ay, ay, ay. I can feel it all over.
Yes, yeah.
Intense workout.
Good work. Thank you so much. Okay, now, everybody, we're going to go down onto the floor now. Okay, so you're going to go down into the floor. This is for your back. Again, if you have some back problems, this is perfect. You're going to sit on your sits bones, make sure that they're level. Knees are level. You're going to take your hands underneath your knees. We're going to take a breath in and lift up. Now exhale, we're going to contract. Pull your belly button into your spine. Keep pulling it in, pulling it in. Shoulders away from your ears. And then inhale, lift up. In through the nose, shoulder blades down. Now exhale, pull your belly button all the way to your spine. We're going to do that about 4 times, so 2 more. Ready? 2 more to make 4. Inhale. Now you're going to exhale. Very important to make a C with your spine. You keep contracting. And then inhale all the way up. And then exhale, contract. Now, once you're here, you want to hold. You're going to feel this in your abdominals. When you feel ready, you release one or both hands and reach forward. If it's too much, keep your hands on your legs. Now, from here, we're going to take a breath in. This is going to be the reverse of what we did standing. Now, exhale, roll down like a candy cane. Opposite, all the way down. 1 vertebrae at a time. And then we're going to reach. Now, if that does happen and you feel like you're going to fall, just use your elbows if it's a little too much, and then walk yourself down that way. Okay, because it is a lot of abdominal strength. Now, what we're going to do is, I call this the walnut cracking exercise. You're going to take your palms down onto the floor, feet are flat. Pull your belly button in tight. It's a little difficult to see it with my t-shirt. However, you're going to take a breath in. I want you to expand your chest. Now, on the exhale, pull the belly button to the floor. Imagine there is a walnut underneath your spine, and you're going to crack it. Exhale, pull your rib cage down. And again, you can even see my pelvic bone move this way. So we're going to inhale. Look, yes, you can see Abraham's vest expanding. And now exhale, pull the rib cage down, crack your walnut. And again, inhale. We're going to keep going, and I'm going to go around to Abraham. Okay, sorry, we're going to inhale again. So inhale, oh, sorry, we got it backwards. Exhale, rib cage down. Now crack your walnut. Good. So I'm pulling down his rib cage this way towards his belly button. Inhale, expand the chest. Good. Now exhale, Abraham. You're going to pull your rib cage down and towards your belly button. Beautiful. And see how his hands are reaching for this wall over here. And now again, inhale. Now on the exhale, what he's going to do, he's going to roll up halfway like a candy cane. Ready? Exhale, crack your walnut. Now roll your head up, Abraham, and reach for this wall. So your arms come up, freeze right there. Good. His belly button is to the floor, rib cage down. This is very minute movement, however, it's very powerful for the back. And then he's gonna roll down, inhale, and then bring the arms down, expand again, so we're building. Then exhale, rib cage down. We'll do it again. Breathe in. Good. Now exhale, rib cage down, roll up, candy cane. Arms come up. And you're going to hold this position, not the breath, but the position. Good. Now if you could see his chin, it's lifted. It's perfect. Like he has a little apple underneath his chin. From here, he's going to pulse his arms. You're going to pulse down like this. Pulse, 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 pulse. But yeah, without touching the floor, just kind of in the air. Good. Now keep breathing and pull the belly button down. Pull the belly button down.
This
Beautiful.
is an intense workout, by the way. I'm breaking in sweats.
This type of movement for the back looks easier than it is. People say, oh, that looks easy. But if you want to work your back and abdominals, this is the key. And this is still level 1. You're going to pull the rib cage down, but the whole time he's pulling and he's pulling the belly button down. Chin up and he's pulsing. 4, 3, and he's cracking that walnut. Now slowly roll back down. Beautiful. All right, so after that, you do that for about, maybe about 10 times. You could do it 2 to 3 times a day. Now we're going to go into some stretches. Abraham's going to bring his right knee into his chest. So right knee into the chest, and you're going to grab at the knee. If you're not as flexible to grab the knee, just keep the hands on the floor. Some people can't wrap around all the way to the shin. That's okay. Now, can you see how his fingers are laced right here? I always tell people to pretend that you're playing a clarinet. Now hold the knee, the shin this way. So if you're playing a clarinet, perfect. See the difference this way? Good. Now then right there, he's going to keep pulling his belly button down, cracking the walnut. And then release your hands to the floor. So now release your hands to the floor, kick your right leg up or wherever it could go. Good. And just hold that for a few minutes. However, still pulling the belly button down and the rib cage to the belly button. Right here, this is flexing your hip flexors, stretching your back, stretching the hamstrings as well. So good for the back. It seems minute, but it's very well done for the back. So you're going to bend your right leg now, Abraham. Good. And we're going a little fast. You could take this actually a little slower, and you could do this as you're watching TV. You could do this with your kids as well. You take your right foot down, and now we're going to do the left leg, the other leg. Take the knee in. Remember when we talked about the clarinet. So you're playing a clarinet, right there. Yes, awesome. Abraham, doing a great job.
Yes.
Okay. So now from here, you're just going to keep breathing, pulling your belly button down, rib cage to the belly button. After a few moments of this, place your hands back into the floor, reach your fingertips for this wall, and then kick up. Yeah, but hands all the way down. Good. Here he can also flex, and when he flexes, he's going to feel this more on the hamstring right there. Good. Now reach your heel into the ceiling. Perfect. He can even do this at the office in his nice suit. And then bring that left leg down again. He's going to hold it. Beautiful. For a last little stretch to the floor. And then that's all for his back exercises. Great work.
Great. This was intense, by the way, guys.
Yeah. Thanks, Wendy.
Good job.
Thank you, Wendy.
Wow, what a treat. Good job, Abraham. And thank you so much, Joanna. I'm just sitting here watching Abraham getting sweating and everything. That was perfect. That was my night right there. And thank you so much both for being here with us today and for sharing with us. Next time, I'll volunteer to do one of those fitness demos. Thank you for the audience watching. Thank you so much. And if you would like to find out more about Joanna's fitness routine, go to www.thefitfactorstudio.com, and we'll have her back hopefully sometime soon. Thank you. Good night, everyone.